Alright, welcome back to Dankscore Traders Hub. Yes, I believe you guys are having a great time. Those who were with us in the morning for the synthetic index analysis, I hope you had a great time. So without any further ado, let's check what is happening in the world of BTC. Alright, so the last time we analyzed BTC, it was on Saturday actually. Yes, Saturday we did in our special edition, May special edition. You can go back to this channel and look for the May special edition. Yeah, that was on Saturday. We analyzed BTC. So we realized one thing, price had given us a new high right there, all-time high, but then on retesting back it failed to break to give us a new high. And clearly, those who know, this is a change of character right here on H4. That is a change of character, and price came, tested that level, and again went into sales. So having seen that, and when we saw that, we went to daily time frame, and we saw that was also a change of character on daily time frame, and that left us with no option but to anticipate sales from then. Yeah, so pull back up there on that very tiny change of character after the change, tiny fair value gap after the change of character, and then sales to come in. So in as much as we all want BTC to go for highs, of course, to give us some good money, those who are holding some meme coins, other coins, we all know that they all rise when BTC rise, they all fall when BTC goes down. So that's why we all want BTC to rise, but it cannot just rise like that. It left liquidity all the way here. That is a liquidity on that fair value gap. It was mitigated short bit, but then this one right here on the weekly time frame, that one right there on the weekly time frame is not mitigated. Even this one right here on the weekly time frame is not mitigated. But according to Fib, we see this we see that that is a point of interest for price to actually do what? For price to actually react and go back into buys. But there is also some other crazy scenario that you have to understand. The crazy scenario that you have to understand. Looking at the weekly time frame, we've not seen the break of structure. This is not a break of structure right there. That is not a break of structure. And that gives us the biggest fear. Those who are crypto enthusiasts, this is a big fear for us right here. Why is it a big fear? It's because price is likely to come from all the way there and come around such, retest and continue with the sell right down below and come all the way to back to 20k. This is going to be the most shocking thing that people, the enthusiasts of crypto or the crypto world, will face if this happens, because price is failing to break, to give us a break of structure right there. And if it fails to do that, then no, it's going to, you see right here we had a break of structure and then price came to test it. But right now where we are, price has failed to break structure. It is still failing. It is still failing. We don't know. Let's wait and see if this kind of retest can give us a push to actually get to see a break of structure. But if we don't see a break of structure, know that you know price will eventually get back to 50k to even 20k. It may get all the way back there. So I have to warn you right up front, knowing what I'm seeing according to the experience in analysis that I have. That is a viable thing to happen. This can easily happen. This right here, this fall to go back to 50k right here. This is an order block here, and then even to break it and continue all the way back to this. Looking at a monthly kind of thing, that is where the liquidity that was left back on the monthly time frame. This one was taken out, this one was taken out, so it's this only one that was never mitigated. So price, don't be surprised if price comes for it right here, and then we get to see another shift into the buys, another shift into the buy there. But for now, if I go to weekly, that is what I'm seeing. If I go to daily, I'm looking for this move right here, and probably I get into the buys again. But until then, it's going to be a crazy one. So for now, those who have big accounts and you can enter. Those who love entering on the daily and love swinging, yeah, you can enter. Clearly your stop loss will just be tight above this order block on H4. I mean fair value gap on H4. No, it's a fair value gap on daily. Yeah, just put it above there and wait for the sells. Now it may give us some bit of consolidation before it actually goes into sells, but you have to know we are going to see sells. You have to know we are going to see sells. That's for sure. We are going to see sells. So something like this, and then you know that this move is gonna happen. It's going to happen right there. This would be like your first TP right in there. First, this one we know it's on the daily, bringing us right here. So just make it a bit like that. So if I go to H4, something like that is matching. So we have to know this. All right, so how are we going to enter this for now? If I go to H4, I see price is above my 10 MA, which is some crazy thing, yet we are looking for sales on the daily. So if I go to H1 price is below my 10 MA, but it's likely to come for this liquidity right here, or even for that order block. So let's wait. Let me put it on the order block, and I anticipate something like that, so that I can come into sales. So something like that, it's what I'm going to anticipate. So yeah, I think that's it. And I can't even go, let me see, even if I go to M15, yes, a pullback is viable. Why? Because we have reached the retracement level of CCI, meaning we are going to see a pullback there. And the other reason is price came back to something of sort in discount. Price came back to discount level or to discount zone, so it's gonna go back up there, either go for this fair value gap like I told you on H1, or for that order block above, but it's likely to come to this fair value gap, since it is cutting across onto time frames H1 and M15. So we're about to see this, and then sales come in on H1 and M15. So if you are one of the guys that trade BTC, don't let this trade pass by you. This is going to be a good trade, and actually you can even swing it according to H4 and have your TP right about here, your first TP. Of course, these are all points that you can first take your TP. BTC you don't have to hold for long. That is another one, but this is where we are going to see price come to first, and then maybe a retest, then continue with a sell to bring us into this fair value gap on the daily time frame. Yeah, I think that's it. BTC, I'm looking for sales. I don't know about you, so you need to know what you're looking for. I mean, if you're seeing something different than what I'm seeing, please let me know in the comment section down below, so that we can be on the same page. Yeah, but that's what I'm going to be seeing on BTC. All right, I think that's it. For those who it is your first time here, please go ahead and subscribe, and if you don't mind, of course, you can even like the stream and give us a thumbs up, so that YouTube algorithm can push us as we create this community of traders. We trade live. We don't trade something in the past. We trade live every day, Monday to Friday. Like early morning, we had a session of synthetic indices where we looked at Crash 500, we looked at Boom 1000, we looked at Boom 500. For it, actually, we are in a good sell already, from there to already here. So congrats to those who are on the VIP. We are already in this kind of sell, and actually I can break even right here and wait for what will happen. Then V25S, we also looked at it. We want to get some buy entries right there. V75, we are already in it, but it's trying to give us a pullback again, but we need profits all the way down below. Let's see if it will hold up. Jump 50, yeah, Jump 50, yeah, it has, I think, taken me out. I don't know, I think I had entered it. Yeah, we also trade it. Jump 25, we trade it also. And of course, lastly, Jump 10. These are all the assets that we trade Monday to Friday, every day from 10:30 to 11:30. So you can be part of us as we look at making this money together. So if you have any question, please go ahead, let us know from in the comment section, or if you have any suggestion, please be my guest and let me know, and I see how to improve on what you're suggesting. Otherwise, I think we still have about 10 minutes. Yeah, so I can do a recap. I can do a recap of BTC and then we call it a day. All right, so we, like I said, all this started from daily, where we got that change of character, and then we saw that pullback. So we are anticipating sales from where we are. We need sales. So if I go to H4, I am seeing a flag, meaning I'm going to be anticipating continuation of sales. And that means if I go to H1, I need to see a pullback there, then I can enter my sales, my clean sales, to push me all the way down below. So that's what I will be waiting for. So for now, one may say we have some buys, those who normally scalp. So you may have a buy scalp, then push it up and then move out. So that is going to happen. Of course, if you go to M5, it's even better. You can make that entry to take you all the way up, all the way here as a buy and move out. But know that these are resistance levels, but they are weak ones, so price can easily break through them and go to that fair value gap to grab that liquidity. But you have to know that we are going to be looking for this kind of buy. We are going to be looking for this kind of buy. So right now, the buy right there, then later, probably today or tomorrow, sales will come in. But this may happen actually even today for the sales to come in. Yeah, so I want to let you know that. And if you are ready, if you see something, if price reaches there, then you can enter your sales. If price first decides to go down below, then you can enter buys to take you back here into this fair value gap to grab that liquidity. I think that's it for me. Let me wish you guys a good day, happy trading. And of course, don't forget to always use stop losses to minimize or to mitigate high risk. Happy trading. See you guys for the BTC that will be on Friday, and of course for the synthetic indices that's tomorrow. We'll be back here again. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back here again at 10:30 East African time. And of course, even all the way up to Friday, we'll still be here. Let me wish you guys a good day. Don't forget that you can subscribe for the Signal platform and be part of it and be able to get some signals that I normally send in that very group. So be part of it. You can be part of it. Just subscription is $15 and per month, and be part of the group. Happy trading. you.